Let me share with you this story of how I started my first business and how it fell. And how it fell. And before I even share with you guys, let me tell you that for me, I never thought that I was ever going to be a businesswoman, to be honest. Like for me, I just knew that I was going to finish school and then I go get my 8 to 5 job and then I get married and that's it. My summer business was just loving me. Businesses have just been loving me. And anyway, it just happens. Around 2021, towards the end of 2021, or I think early 2022. At that time, I was working as a receptionist in this petroleum company. And let me tell you guys, I never used to get that much salary, to be honest. Let me just say that. But somehow I used to be able to manage the one that I had because I used to stay in a one-bedroom apartment. And when I say a one-bedroom apartment, it was like spacious, it was really looking good and all that. Like somehow I just used to know how to manage my little money. And I remember coincidentally, or let's just say everything was just planned. I met I met this guy. Let's call him Richie. Okay, he was 28 years old. I meet him, and one thing I can say about me, by the way, guys, and it's not like I'm bragging. For me, my partners, my exes have just been good men. Even if, of course, we had those low times and all that, I could say that I have had this luck and favor from God of just having good men in my lives and in my life, and for that, for that, I'm really very grateful to the universe. So this guy, I met him is in his late 20s, 28, and he's making money like crazy. He used to supervise, I don't know, somewhere or something. Yeah, he was somewhere, some big person somewhere. And he never used to misuse his money. He used to save it well, and he was really supportive. He was really generous. But to me, he was really generous. And when I say generous, I mean even when it came to money and all that. So this guy is now giving me money, and also I'm receiving my salary and month. So my money, I never really had any problem with money that time. But I never had a problem with money that time. Oh, I used to have money like crazy. What do you mean? Considering I was a receptionist, and I mean, life was good. Life was really good. Like this guy used to spoil me with good food. Used to spoil me with just everything, among other things. I don't really want to focus so much on the money, but anyway, that was big for like he was really coming through for me big time. So now I have this money, I don't know what to do with it. And then I'm like, God, now what do I do with this money? Like, can I have at least a business where I can invest and then I get some returns? And that organization where I used to work, we had other different organizations around, and we only used to depend on one restaurant. And these organizations used to offer us morning tea. So what most people used to do is they never used to take tea in their houses, like breakfast at their homes. They used to just buy, let's say, chapatis, mandazis, or even sweet potatoes. Since the office was offering tea, they would just buy these things to come in, take them with the tea. Okay, so people used to depend a lot on this one restaurant. There was only one restaurant around that area, and it was so unreliable, very unreliable. Like they would even close for months, then they come back, and then when they come back, their food is not fresh, what. So people never really liked that restaurant. But then again, there was this lady now who had her spot somewhere, just a very strategic spot, just in the middle of all these organizations. She never had like a physical building. Hakuwa na like na nyumba. It was just an open air kinda. It was just open air. It was just a stone. There was a big stone there. So she would come with a bowl full of chapatis, all these breakfast things, chapatis, sausages, and yeah, she would sell from there, and people used to buy from her a lot because the restaurant that people are supposed to rely on, they are not being reliable. So everyone would go to this lady to buy things, and they would go like this lady would by 10 a.m. in the morning, she has finished selling everything. But then something happened to this lady. I don't know what really happened. She never showed up. She stopped showing up. So I was like, huh. Now, where I used to stay, our reception, you could just see outside the gate. You would see everything that is going on. In fact, when I was seated at the reception, I could see the lady selling outside there. Anytime that she would come, I would see her selling, I would see her selling. Then I realized that, it's been days, she has not been coming. So every time I look outside, she has not been coming. And then, of course, colleagues used to like say, what is happening? Nowadays, we don't have a place to buy chapatis. Nowadays, we don't have places to buy like sausages for breakfast. Where are we going to get these things? And all that. So I was like, so these people really need chapatis and they really need sausages. So I had to think. So I talked to Richie. And I tell Richie that, you know what? People need chapatis. People need breakfast, things to take their tea with. How about, since that lady left outside there, how about I take that spot? But then Richie was like, how are you going to sell there and still stay at the reception? So I had to think. I had to be like, okay, now I need to get someone who is going to sell there. Now I had this laundry lady. My God, that time I even had a laundry lady. Like, who's God? You know? I had this laundry. Ooh, God forgive me, what am I saying? I had this laundry lady that I used to trust so much. I would even leave my house keys to her so that she can clean my house, and then later in the evening I would pick it up. So I talked to her. I was like, hey, let's call her Avena. I told her, hey, Avena, do you know how to make chapatis? She was like, what do you mean? Of course, I know how to make chapatis. In fact, I know how to make different types of chapatis. I can make chapatis with carrots. I can make chapatis with pumpkin. And I was like, boom, I've landed someone. I told Richie, you know what? I have someone. My laundry lady, I am going to like do this business with her. And Richie was like, it's okay. So now I had to, I had little money. So I had to talk to Richie, and Richie decided to support me also with some money. Like, God bless Richie. He's my ex, but God bless him. You know, he really came through for me. So he gave me the money that I needed. And then I went, I bought the bowl. I bought everything, the packing bags, which I still have up to date at my house in Nairobi. I don't know, let them stay there. They'll just get another job. Yeah, I bought the packing bags. I bought everything that I needed. You know, I bought the cooking oil. I bought flour, cooking flour in bundles. Because this is a business. Nana is about to kill people with breakfast things. What do you man? Breakfast menu is ready. So now I had to talk to Avena. So I asked Avena if she can manage to be coming to my place in the morning at 5 a.m. so that she can use the kitchen, my kitchen, because she said that her place is not spacious enough to make the chapatis. So she said that she will be managing to come to my place. By 5 a.m., she's there. I open for her my house. She goes to the kitchen, and then me, I go to the bedroom, sleep a little bit before the alarm goes off to get ready to go to work. And then I will pay for her the motorbike because I didn't really want to go to work together with her, because also I was protecting my job. I was like, I never knew how my bosses were going to react once they found out that I'm running a business site somewhere outside their office, and also I'm working for them. So what I told her is that you make the chapatis. I'm going to be paying your motorbike because the distance from my place to the office is not really far. I'm going to be paying your bike. You take the bike to, that spot, and then me, I'll come later. All right. And she agreed. So she would come in the morning and do her thing, take the motorbike, go sell. First week we started. So Avena there at the spot, and then I follow her later. I just signal her like, I can see you're doing really well, my girl. Let's continue doing this. And then me, I get to work, sit at the reception. Again, don't forget, from the reception, I can see outside the gate, so I can see her. So I'll see that customers are going, buying. And imagine Avena used to sell. By 10 a.m., Avena is done. She takes the bowl, she takes everything, goes with them to her place, she cleans them. Then the next morning, the cycle continues. All right? So we did that for the first week. The second week, I think it was either on Tuesday or Wednesday, Avena calls me one evening. She's like, hello, hi, madam. I'm like, hey. She's like, I just want to tell you that I don't think I'll be showing up anymore at that spot. And I'm like, Avena, what do you mean you'll not be showing up at that spot? We've just started. We have just started it. It's doing so well. You want to start frustrating me right now. But anyway, I never reacted that way. I was just like, okay, Avena, why? Like, we're doing so well, Why do you really want to quit? She told me that, now I have small kids. They have to be catered for in the morning. Also that morning cold. And, I just sympathized. I was like, it's okay. It's just okay. And also, you can't tell someone, she's a mom, can't tell her, leave your kids and come do business for me. No. The minute she used the kids card, I was like, it's okay, Avena. I understand. I mean, I trust you. You'll still be doing my laundry, right? So she was good. She was safe. So I was like, yeah, it's okay. Now I had to share with Richie. I told Richie, wow, Avena, we've lost Avena. And I don't know what we're going to do. Richie is like, don't worry, you're going to get someone else. Now, that evening when Avena quit, I knew that our business is over, you know? Now it's hard to bring back my bowl, bring back all my equipment. But then the next morning, I wake up feeling low, but I just still get ready for work. I go to work, I sit at the reception. At around almost 9 a.m., who do I see? I see Avena. Avena seated there. And part of me is like, am I dreaming? Like, am I seeing Avena or I'm seeing other things? Like, that cannot be Avena. That has to be someone else. But no, this is Avena. This is Avena. And she has my bowl. And she has chapatis. In fact, she's packing chapatis for people. Avena, the audacity. But then I'm like, part of me is still like, maybe she changed her mind. Maybe she decided, let's just continue. So maybe when she finishes to sell, she'll just send my money and then she'll get her cut. So I just decided to just be patient. I was like, let me just see. So Avena sold, and then she left. When she left, evening came, Avena has not sent me anything. Nothing. I tell Richie, let me call Avena because I don't really understand what kind of games she's playing. So I call Avena. Avena is like, I asked Avena, so what really happened? Like, I saw you today. You were selling. So were you selling for you or you were selling for me? Like, am I supposed to be expecting some money? Because considering, even if you were selling for you, like for yourself, I mean, you were using my things, right? Avena tells me, no, I was selling for myself. She was never even apologetic. She was never even sorry for anything. She just said, me, I was selling for myself. I told her, Avena, okay, fine. You just do this. Bring my things back. I mean, I'm the one who introduced you to that spot. I'm the one who bought everything. And you have seen it's a nice spot. You have seen that it's a very strategic place. People are coming there. Customers are coming there. So you just bring my bowl. And guys, someone is cutting the tree, but you just have to understand. I told Avena, just bring my things. And then it's okay. You just continue with your business. Just continue with your business. And she was like, it's okay. I'm just going to bring them. I'm just going to bring them. She brought the things. And let me tell you guys, Avena, I have never seen her again at that spot. I would even have appreciated if she had continued there, you know? Like, continue doing it, continue collecting the money there. But Avena never showed up. I felt so betrayed. I felt so low, considering it was my first business. I felt like, oh my God, like this person has betrayed me. Like the morale disappeared like crazy. I just took my things. I returned them to my house. To be honest, I never pushed myself. I never even pushed myself again to go back to that business. And I never saw Avena again. Okay, like I never saw her at that spot. But anyway, that was it. I had to get over it. I had to learn from it. I had to just move, you know. It's life at the end of the day. But I never went back to selling those chapatis. Don't ask me. I just was like, nah, can't do it. Let someone else sell. But then the unreliable restaurant came back and continued to be unreliable. It's okay. It's fine. I learned from that. So yeah, that was it for my first business. That is how it started and that is how it fell. It fell and life had to move on. But I'm really grateful. That now I have, we learn in this life. We learn and I keep pushing myself. I keep trying. Like for me guys, I'll always try. Any type of business, I'll always try because you never know where your breakthrough is going to come through. For me, I take risk like crazy. Risking every single day because you never know what is going to happen. Same thing with you. Just keep trying, keep pushing yourself. Step out of your comfort zone. Don't be scared. Most of us, most of you, let me just say that because for me, I think I've overcome that. Most of you are just scared of failing. It's not like you're scared of starting. It's not like you don't have the capital. You're just scared of failing. But then, failure is not like you fail. It's just a redirection. Failure helps you learn. You learn that next time I'm not going to do this. Next time I'm going to do that. And fear will always be part of human beings. Fear is supposed to be there to protect you. That is why when you see a dog or you see a snake, fear will always be there to protect you. So it's part of you. Fear is always there to put you in your comfort zone. So are you willing to leave? Are you willing to leave your comfort zone or you still want to continue being fearful? You need to overcome fear, or rather not even to overcome. You just need to work with it like this. it hand on hand. What we say? Like, you need to work with fear. Because let me tell you, if you stay in your comfort zone, you're just going to be one, either just be doing other people's things, or you're never going to explore your full potential. And you know you're smart. You know you're smart. You just have to believe in yourself. That is all it takes. And we can bring a million people here to believe in you, but if you don't believe in yourself, it's just a waste of time. You need to believe in yourself. You need to always take a day at a time, you know, just one day at a time. And let me tell you, you will create something amazing. Amazing. Anyway, my loves, that is it for this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. Subscribe if you've not subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one. Today I've really talked too much. Not really have the energy to talk again. And I really hope that this one has been recording. And I said that in the last time I was recording, and I went and the memory was very much full. But anyway, if this one is full, then I'm not going to post it. Anyway, my loves, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.